Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. Let me show you what I'm up to today. You guys are familiar with the Mule here, and I've been happy with the way it's come out. I've been using it a little bit around the property, and I'm very happy with it. But you guys see where the engine is, tucked in under and behind the seat. If I have stuff in the bed here, I either have to keep it running, or to fire it up, I gotta reach under here and poke around with the handle and the controls. And if it's wet outside, I gotta kneel on the ground. It's not working out for me. So I decided to give it an upgrade. I bought an engine upgrade for this thing. It was an eBay deal. It was $180, and I got a 7 horsepower DuraMax engine. So there's the pretty picture of it. There's the price, and who did it come from? That's where it came from, in California, and that's the seller. Okay, here's the shipping instructions. That's where it came from. Took just a few days to get here. When you look at these engines and you're thinking about ordering them, that's the recoil start motor, which is already basically in there, and you see the E at the end. That's the electric start. Came with a fancy toolkit. Right, there's a wrench, a screwdriver, spark plug wrench. Came a little funnel for putting oil in it. All for $180. This is what it looks like up close and personal. According to the owner's manual, for the temperature range I'll be running it at, it should have 1030 oil in it, and that's what I put in it. And the gas, it wants 87 octane. And I added a little stabilizer and a little seafoam to it, because that's never a bad idea. You can see I got it all hooked up to my jump pack. Got my meter on it. And I got my big light on. Here are the controls. Choke on. Engine is on fast there. Let's put it about midway. Right, so I can pull start it, but what I like better is this. So that's how noisy it is. That's it at an idle. That hard to shut it down. You can see that when I gunned it up until the wire fell off, the voltage went up on the meter, so it's charging, and there we are. When I looked at the replacement parts, part of the manual, it has a little thing, like that. That's the charging coil on it. So I can't picture that it would be good for much more than, I don't know, 2 or 3 amps. Call it 3 amps for a safe number on it. It does have a little breaker here that would pop if you overload it. But anyway, let's say it's good for 3 amps. So with the Mule, my plan is to, get rid of the Edison type light bulbs, the light bulbs with the filaments in them, and I plan on putting some LED lighting on the Mule. I mean, I'm probably going to leave these Edison lights on it, but I'm just not going to wire them in. There's 2. in the front. Probably what I'll do is put a couple of LEDs on it. And quite honestly, given that I really want to use this thing more for utility, I'm probably going to put the lights up here, shining down, and perhaps a couple in the back, shining backwards. So that basically, if I'm using this cart at night, it's not that I'm going to be speeding it through the woods and look how far I can look in front of me. I'm basically going to have it running, and it's going to be because I have to pick up something or, you know, carry something somewhere. So it'd be really most practical to have lights in the back up high so that they illuminate a wider area, and then I could see what's in the bed and where I'm walking and so forth. And same with the front lights. LED lights typically are 3 watts or so, or the ones that I'll be putting on it are about 3 watts. So if I put 4 of them on there, that's using 12 watts, approximately 1 amp, and the alternator should have more than enough to keep the battery up to snuff and to run all the lighting. So there we are. When I picked this engine, I wanted to be sure that I was going to be able to bolt up to this side without any issue. And this side and forward, right where the torque converter is, won't bother anything. I was a little concerned about where's the starter located and so forth, but from here, and it kind of goes downward, the torque converter, so I shouldn't have any problem with any of that type of stuff. Typically Predator engines, even if you get them from Harbor Freight on sale, occasionally they go on sale for $96. Normally I see them $96.99. Normally when I see them on sale, they're $99.99. And then where I live, it's a 8.5% sales tax, which takes them up to almost $110. $108, $110. So for $70 more, you get another half a horse. Not that really matters that much, but you also get yourself, right, because you don't pay sales tax, or I don't pay sales tax on something coming in from California here. So for an extra $70, you have an electric start and a charging system. To me, for the Mule project, it's definitely worth it. For a mini bike, right, having an electric start on a mini bike would kind of make me feel a little wimpy. Wouldn't make maybe nobody else, maybe just me, but I'd feel like a wimp. But having an electric start on the Mule brings that thing closer to the way it really should be. I'm obviously going to, you know, figure out where these wires are going from this box. Basically empty this box out, extend the wires, get them up onto the dashboard so that I can key start the Mule, and I could see if it popped its little circuit breaker. Move that right on up to the dashboard. I guess when it pops the breaker, resetting it, this is just kind of feels just like a momentary. Doesn't really feel like it does anything. So that might stay down there. What I might just do though is wire the LED in parallel with this LED, bring it up to the dashboard, because when this pops, what happens is the LED, right, if you guys can see it right there, the LED glows red. So I'll see a red light up on the dashboard. I'll know that I screwed up. I'm probably, for the lighting circuit, I'm probably going to put, you know, maybe a 1 amp fast blow on it. Worst comes to worst, I turn the lights on and they pop the fuse. And then I'll, you know, move up to a 2 amp fast blow and, you know, try to I really want to protect the charging circuit. The whole thing about this is not only that I have electric start, that it's capable of starting reliably, right? You guys could see it doesn't seem to be any kind of strain. The charge pack turned off. Seems that it starts really, you know. I mean, you could see the starter seems to turn around really fast and really easy. I mean, that jump pack has a lot of amps to it, but I don't think it'll take much of a battery to fire this up. You can see the cable ends they gave you. I'm not... they're really too small to go on anything real. I guess you kind of take them off and just use the... just use the end of the cable. Just bolt that right to a gel cell or whatever. Alright, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and please, please get out there and enjoy all your days. Bye now, folks.